Hey kitty lovers, if you've ever wondered where your cat's wild side comes from, look no further. Co-founder and CEO of Base Paws, Anna developed a perfect cat DNA test to help explain your kitty's roar-like meow. Hi Anna, thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, I want to hear all about your product, Base Paws, and how it works. Do a lot of people wonder about their feline's DNA?
Oh, absolutely. First of all, this is a perfect way to get to know your cat better, if we're throwing in the cat puns. I mean, Basepaws is a genetic testing company for cats. And if you're a cat lover and a cat owner, a DNA test should definitely be part of your toolbox. You have your veterinarian, you have all your other cat know-hows, but you have to get to know your cat. You have to really understand their breeds and their health issues. There's no better way than a DNA test.
Wow, so that can really provide a lot of, I guess, insight, helpful information. Can you talk about what makes Base Paws unique from similar products?
Absolutely. So, if you're a cat owner, your cat's health is in your hands. And a DNA test will tell you things like genetic diseases, things that later on in life might come up. You might not see it now, and it could save you lots of money on your vet bills. But there's also things that are delightful, like we can tell you what breed groups or breeds your cat is. So, you've always been told your cat looks like a Maine Coon, but you don't know. You don't know until you do a DNA test. That is one of the many things that we do, but we really focus on understanding their health.
Very interesting. Can we see how it works? Can you talk us through the process?
Yes, absolutely. So here I have a DNA test. You guys have all seen these. You've done 23andMe or Ancestry.com. You open it up. There's a little swab inside. You swab the inside of your kitty's mouth. It's not as hard as it looks. It only takes a second. You send it to our laboratory in Los Angeles. We do all the sequencing for you. And in about 4 weeks, you have a DNA report. And if you go on basepaws.com, you'll see exactly what that report looks like. It's got 2 different sections. We'll tell you all about the breeds. We'll educate you about all the different ways that your cat can be broken down by the breed. And then we look at 40 different health markers, and we tell you, if you have one, if you have a positive health marker, or if you have a peace of mind and you don't. And together, that is one of the best ways, again, to get to know your cat best.
Yeah, you mentioned other than breed, you're going to test for other things with Base Paws. Can you mention some of the other things that are tested for?
Absolutely. So we're all home right now, right? And home is where the cats are. And you're sitting at home and you're watching your cat and you're wondering, wow, what kind of cat is this? I've always been told X, but maybe it's Y. So what Base Paws does is identifies different traits that are part of your cat. We'll be able to tell you if the coat color or the coat length is one thing or another. We really look at different breeds, and we look at things like HCM or PKD. These are really important health markers that are very specific for cats. For example, you might not know if you're not a cat owner, but if you are a cat owner, cats don't love drinking water. Their kidneys get messed up later on in life. So testing for things that are associated with those health issues is critical.
This is super interesting to me. And you said the results take about 4 weeks. How reliable are the tests?
So it's a great question. There's 2 different things that we always look at. We look at how close are we getting to what the breed is of the cat. And cats are not dogs. We always think, oh, I know the dog down the street must be a purebred or a pedigree dog. With cats, it's not really like that. Cats are all mutts, what we call polycats. It's very, very rare. A few percentage points of all the cats in the United States that are purebred. So when someone comes to us and says, I am absolutely sure I have a Russian blue on my hand, and we tell them, maybe not 100%, maybe some elements, it becomes a conversation. It becomes something that the owner is really interested in. So the first thing that we do is we dispel the myth of purebred cats and having and even adopting a purebred cat. Very rare that happens. We try to celebrate mixed breed cats. Just because your cat is mixed breed does not mean anything's wrong with it. Anything's
right.
different.
That's still
it's
your lovable kitty. That's right. And
Exactly.
I hear that you were on the ABC show Shark Tank to showcase
I
Base Paws.
was.
How did that go?
Okay, so it's so hard to get on that show, and you work so hard. And I've done so many videos with my kitty like this and my kitty like this, and I had this big plan of putting my cat in a shark costume. and doing a little shtick with that. But that was not what happened. And if you watch Shark Tank, please, please, please watch our episode. It's really funny. There's a cat that does not behave. And I won't spoil the ending, but we got to deal with 2 sharks. And one of them has become our official advisor and mentor, and he has been incredibly helpful along the way. So if you're a small startup like Base Paws and you're thinking about Shark Tank, definitely give it a shot. You might get an awesome advisor out of it.
I love the insight, and I think that's very cool. Congratulations. I thank you for not spoiling the ending, but it seems like you're onto something. This is very, very interesting. So, Anna, thank you for joining us today. If you are a cat lover with a passion for science, visit basepaws.com to get your kitty's DNA test right now.